Hello, it is July 1st, 2018. This is my 125-gallon Cichlid Aquarium. It's changed a bit over time, and I think this is pretty close to perfect of what it's going to be. We have actually done a combination of Haps and of Peacocks and of Tanzania and of Mbuna, and yes, even Victorian. So it's an experiment to try just about everything. And I've even got a pleco in there to add in. So let's kind of get a little closer and kind of look at this. So there basically seems to be two different sides of the tank. This I would technically kind of call Mbuna Island. This is where a lot of the guys that like to dig and hide seem to hang out. And then in the middle, it's kind of the free swimming area. And you'll see, yes, there is real valerian plants in this. And then I also put frog bit up there as a food for some of the veggie guys. Over here on the right hand side seems to be the Hap area, and and of course you also have the peacocks, but that's where the big boys seem to hang out and mess around with each other. So let's start over here, and I'll see if I can remember who's who. Okay, so let's start. Okay, right there we've got some zebra obliques that are deciding to go at it. I've got one male zebra and 3 females, and it's just an experiment to see if I can get the color going on in here. This right here is a red shoulder peacock juvenile. Right there we've got 2 little guys. I'm trying to see if they'll survive, and I think they seem to be doing okay. They got a little beat up when putting them in, but those are a pair of blue dolphins. I don't have a clue as to what the gender is yet, but we'll kind of see. This is a new interesting Haplochromis, Nimbichromis linni, and he can get to be a big boy, also known as an elephant nose cichlid. You can kind of tell why. It's kind of fun and unusual, and looks like he's got some coloring already starting up. So let's see. Oh yes, hello Mr. Venustus. That's a little guy, and I believe that he's starting to have male markings. So we'll come back here. There's Herman the Munster, one of my favorites. That is of course a Frontosa, and he's the gentle giant in the tank. Kind of fun. I'd say he's about 6-7 inches right now, so we'll see. This right here is a Benga Sunshine Peacock juvenile. We'll see how he's going. It's unusual, little fun. I got Jewel Cichlid. I got 2 of them, one to just get one, keep the other guy going a little red. So we'll see. This right there is one of my Victorian experiments, and I think he's going to probably be the boss of the Victorians. It's a Nyerere male. Seems to be doing okay. Okay, then there's that Venustus again, or another. I actually have 2 Venustus little ones in there. They'll obviously get a lot bigger. This is a super red empress, and he's gotten a lot more colored up since I added a couple other fish lately. So let's see, there's an OB peacock. I love the blueberry markings on that guy. Okay, and okay, that is a tomato 35. I've got the female upstairs in a holding tank, and then you can see that male zebra up there. Oh, and there goes a red zebra cichlid. He's kind of a bigger boy. So a new addition to the tank is a white Calvus. He's not super big, and they're extremely slow growing, but he's a cool looking fish. I like to kind of get the different shapes and sizes and see what happens, you know. So doing okay. Right behind him is a very big blue ACI cichlid, and sometimes he comes out and sometimes he hides, but you know, there he is. Okay, then here is a yellow lab. I've got 3 of the yellow labs in there. I think they're a hybrid because they're not quite as bright. Because here's another one, and so they seem to like to hang out here. Okay, and then these stripes are the female zebra obliques, and you can see again that, you know, the Nyerere and the tomato 35 and the obliques kind of keep each other going. Okay, let's move over here a little bit and see what we've got. Up here, okay, that is actually, well, where'd she go? Here you go, actually. That is a albino zebra. That is actually my granddaughter's favorite fish. She thinks he's pretty cool. Okay, right there is probably one of my favorites. It is a electric blue Ali. Love the sparkle on that guy. The biggest fish in the tank is that one right there. It is a deepwater hap. Gorgeous. Okay, right there is a Nimbichromis livvingstonni, and he's the funkiest guy because he will change colors like you wouldn't believe. So sometime he's got all the spots, another time he's kind of this tone that gets a little bluish. That one right there is one of the tank bosses. That is a red borylei, and he was one of the first fish in the tank. Let's see who else we've got here. Oh yes, okay, here's an Ovatus right there. Ovatus, Marox. It's got that yellow face, likes to show that off, it's kind of fun. Well, that is a new guy. That is a, let's see, I'm trying to remember what he's called. That is a hap, and it is a, oh, let's see, where'd he go? There he is. Okay, I'm sorry. See that? Beautiful. Okay. And I'll get back to him. Here's the other big tank boss. That's a Tangerine Tiger. That was the first fish in here. He's now probably a good, oh geez, easy 6 to 7 inches. And he likes to remind people that he is still the boss. Right there behind him is a Firefish. Fun low color. Got some spark on him. Okay. Here is a yellow. There we go, kind of Rubenesque, but he's sure got the yellow markings, so we'll see exactly what he comes out as. Still doing his coloring up. There's a red shoulder peacock. Again, Juby. That right there is kind of an interesting one because you'd think it was a Dimsonii, but he's a big boy, and so he's about 5 inches. And so we're thinking he's a chewy, or I'm not sure I'm pronouncing it right, elongus. Okay, this is a new one. I believe that's an insignis, otherwise known as a 1.5 Bar Cichlid. He's doing well. Here is a Fireline moloto. You can see the white top. The lighting isn't the greatest right here, but okay. And then let's see, down here, there's the pleco in there. He's a big boy. He's about 8, 9 inches. Oh, where is he? There he is. Comes out and cleans. Here is a hybrid. I do believe it's a Kenyai. He's doing his thing. And back there, you can't quite tell. That actually is a new guy. He might actually be the Fireline mulatto. I can't remember. Because one of them is a Cryonaster, I think it's called. Anywho, so all in all, I've got about 50 fish in here. And here you go. Hope you like it. Feel free to put comments in.